us know that God is a great God. A few months ago, I started bleeding, just like the woman with the issue of blood that we read about in the Bible. I was nervous, I was anxious, I was worried. Of course, I prayed and asked the Lord, Lord, what's going on? I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, there's a polyp, and they're going to need to do surgery on me to remove it. I had this peace about the whole situation, so though I cried, my words were, it's not okay, but it's okay. But it's not okay, but it's okay. And that was my way of saying, I know God is in control, and God is going to heal me, whatever means he chooses to use. The doctor said, do an ultrasound. I did that. Nothing could be found on the ultrasound, so the doctor said, you need to do an MRI. I booked it for 2 weeks later. All of this was happening early February. During the crusade, the evangelistic crusade, on the Tuesday night, Minister Knox Murray called those of us to the altar who felt that we believed God was calling us to more and God wanted us to step out of the box. So I came to the altar and I prayed. While I was praying, the polyp was the furthest thing from my mind. I was just praying, Lord, help me to be more like you, help me to be more Christ-like, may your beauty be seen in me. Eventually he called for me to stand. And then as he ministered to me, he said, your health is under attack. Now, nobody in this church knows about this situation, not one person. The only persons who know about it are my immediate family members. When he said that, I just said, wow, God, this has to be you, because nobody knows about this except my immediate family members. He ministered to me and prayed and said, God is going to do surgery on you. I went and did the MRI the Saturday. So that happened the Tuesday. On the Saturday, I did the MRI. That was one of the most scariest things I have done in my life. This small, confined space. And it just felt like it was me and Jesus alone. I was in there and I was praying, I was singing. When one song ended, I went to another song and I'm like, God, you have to bring me through this. I was in there for about an hour. If you know how that machine is, it's really tiny and there's like this much space above your head and the top of the machine. It was scary. They pulled me out. We can't find it. We have to inject you. They injected me. They still couldn't find it. They set me under again. Pulled me out. Still couldn't find it. Went home. This was February 26th. So when we got the MRI report that says, oh, they found nothing, I'm like, yeah, it's gone. Woohoo! God has done it. Then the following week, I started bleeding again. So God, you didn't do it, but God, you said you would. God, you said you're going to heal me. They can't find it, so how are they going to do the surgery? A week later, no, during the time I was bleeding, so that was March 4 to 6. One Sunday evening, on March 6th, I felt very strange. I was bleeding and there was pain, and I said, God, this doesn't feel right. Feels like something is leaving my body. When I went to the restroom, I saw this flesh-like material pass. I'm like, God, this is it. God, you've done it. I knew in my heart that that was a polyp. I called my husband and I said, Dane, this is it. And he's, well, hopefully it is really it, because he says, send a picture to the doctor and let's see. Sent it to the doctor says, come in. When I went into her office and she examined me, she said, it's gone. She said, it's gone and I can see where it came off. God did surgery on me just like what he said. Now, brethren, I don't say this because I like to talk about myself. People who know me know I'm an extremely private person. For me to be talking my private business to everybody here is totally uncharacteristic of me. But God says, you need to let the church know they were there when the message was delivered. They need to know, and this is the last thing he said, they need to know God does miracles at 41. His words, not mine. So I'm going to say that again. God does miracles at 41. I'm going to say it one more time. God does miracles at 41. Be encouraged. Whatever you're praying for, whatever you're believing God for, God is a miracle working God. I have been praying for years for miracles, signs, and wonders, and I said, God, my parents talk about miracles. My parents talk about how they've seen God do this and seen God done that, and I've never seen one. Well, now I can say, I have seen a miracle. Believe it. God does miracles at 41. Be encouraged.